Well, today's the day, May 30th, the last Friday in May. And as reported about a month or so ago, MultiVersus, as we knew it, is over. The online is gone and everything. And now it's basically bare bones. The silver lining, though, is for those of us that didn't get to play the game, well, we did get to play the game, is what I'm saying, but the silver lining is for those of us that got to play the game but never unlocked all the characters. I got the characters when they became available and stuff like that. As you can see, they are available. Every character that you couldn't unlock or didn't have the time to unlock and all that, because you had to go through trials and all that. Well, now you can have access to them. And you can do it. And when you want to play the fighting game, the fighting portion, you want to do matches, you can do yourself against the AI, or you can do yourself against a friend, or just have a little fun and just use your secondary controller to do second player. And basically you can go from there. You can play the game like that to where essentially you just dominate, if you will. You can just take the controller you're using, dominate that way, and go sweep your opponent. Or you can try to have fun, do a ring out with the player one controller, get the player two controller, try to just have a little fun and all that. But basically, it is now just a stripped down fighting game and everything. There's no more obstacles, no more things like that, trials, events, and all that. It's all basically bare bones now. And, I get that people may not like that and everything, but, when you think about it, maybe that's the way it's meant to be, or maybe this is how it should have been. It's like okay to have a story, and everything, and little events, little obstacles, mini games, and everything to make it more interesting. But I think going down this route that they did is probably the best route, and you know what they say, sometimes you don't know how much you miss something until it's gone. And I think the more of us that play this now bare bones version of MultiVersus with all the characters that we had a chance to unlock, unlock with the online quest and all that, all the perks and everything they would give us and so on and so forth. Now we have a chance to not only utilize them, but by utilizing them and maybe getting together with friends or going up against the AI, we can send a message to WB Games, to Player First Games, and whoever else that, hey, we want MultiVersus back, and this is how we want. And basically, we want it to be a fighting game, but we want it to be a fighting game that basically doesn't cause people to have to go through quests and all that, or wait till certain days and perks and all that to unlock things. The characters are there along with future DLCs, and you can have a story arc and everything. I think the more we play it as it is now and it sends a message, the more I think we might see a return of MultiVersus in some new form down the line when it comes to the series. So yeah, even though it's just bare bones, stripped down fighting game now and everything, I think there's a benefit to that. I think there's a silver lining, and that silver lining benefit is the more we play it as it is now, it sends a message out there to Player First and WB Games, and it tells them, hey, we want this back, but we want it in a way that, you're giving it to us now, but with the benefits of being like a fighting game where you get DLCs, you get a story arc and everything, but you don't have to worry about perks and all event stuff and all that. So, yeah, MultiVersus is now just a regular fighting game, but I think there's a silver lining to that, in the long run, and it might be, what is needed to get MultiVersus back, rebooted, remade, and maybe in a new way that we can all enjoy in the near future. But let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Comment down below, like the video, ring the bell for notifications, share the video, click on the links in the description to find my content elsewhere outside of YouTube to help me out. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you all later. God bless. Take care. But let me know what your thoughts are on MultiVersus just being bare bones, and do you believe, playing it as it is now will send a message that we want it back, but in a way that's similar to what we have now, but basically as a traditional fighting game with a story arc in DLC. Let me know, and until next time, guys, I will talk to y'all later. God bless. Take care.